Hey everyone, welcome back to the Den Fireworks. Today's video, we are doing the Hellcat Cans by Sky Bacon. These are 5-inch cans that I'm really excited to set off, and that is thanks to you guys. On a lot of the canister shells that I've done, I've had comments that you've really got to check out the Sky Bacon Hellcat cans. They're a must-get. You gotta see them, get them, look at them. I listened to you, I picked them up, and I'm excited to see them and see how they look and if they are up to all this hype that you guys have given me. So I'm gonna get these opened up. We're gonna get a look at these 5-inch cans. Then we're gonna get them fused up in one of my HDPE racks, and we're gonna send them off. And in a couple of my videos, I've been talking about how, at the beginning of the video, you'll always see that all of my tubes are upside down. That's because after every shoot, I take all the motors out, I knock off that disc, because half the time that lift cup disc is still in there, you get extra soot and ashes. I give it a knockout, I make sure the plug on the back is looking good, I shine a light down into the tube, make sure the plug itself is solid and there's nothing wrong with it. And then I turn them all upside down after I clean and check the rack. And I know this rack is ready to be used. The tubes are clean, the tubes are safe. And then before I load the shells, I flip them all over and get everything done. With how much time we take to set up a show anyway, it doesn't take that long just to inspect your tubes, clean everything out, and make sure you're ready for the next shoot. I'm gonna stop blabbing now and get these shells open. Okay, so these shells are glossy, but they do have that white fade out writing so you can see the number and the effect on the shells. We've got a nice fiberglass mortar in here, standard concrete plug. You've seen one, you've seen most of them that come with canister kits. And these 5-inch cans all have plastic tops on them, so there's a little more trash to clean up. But as you can see, we've got number 1 neon red and sea blue. Standard setup on these. And all of the effects are on the back of the box, and they are in order that this is 1 through 24. So this is the order we're going to be firing these in. So I'm going to fuse these up. I'll show you real quick how I fused them, and we're going to get them out back and fire these off. So it's been a while since I've decided to tape a rack, and I've never really tried to tape it for an even pace. So I decided to try that out on this rack, and then I figured I'd show you guys what I'm doing on it. So when I do zip ties, I pull this shell up, use it kind of as a plumb bob to keep it level. And that's where I would put my first zip tie normally. And instead with the tape, I'm taking it, using that as my spot for putting the tape. And then I'm making sure these fuses are touching. I'm folding over here so I get a nice tape sticky to tape sticky side to hold it together really well. And then wrapping this around, nice tight, making sure it looks good. And then this is pretty much in the middle. And then I'm going to come back at the end and I'm going to trim up all of these extra fuses just where they stick out of the tape. And I just figured, hopefully you can see it around my hands, but this is the method I am using to fuse these ones up and how I would do the tape job. I don't know, maybe you'll find it useful. Maybe you've got a better way to do it already. If you do, hey, let me know in the comments. I'm still new to this. I mean, this is my 4th time doing canister shells, I think. So I know I still have plenty to learn as well. And I'm trying to trade out tips on how I do stuff, and I want to see how other people do stuff, and what other ideas you have for doing something. I'm probably not going to do the full fuse up after this, because you got a good look of what I'm doing. And I am using the blue safety fuse that I have. This is a 24 to 26 second, I believe. Nope, I'm sorry. This is 16 to 20 second blue fuse that I'm using. So these should go up at a pretty good pace. And I'm going to get these fuses trimmed up. So I'm going to get these fuses trimmed up so they're even with the tape. And honestly, don't use scissors, people. These little mini shears at Pyro Boom, I want to say were 15 or 16. It's the anvil style, so you've got a nice non-sparking. These ones are super, super light. I have a pair of other fuse cutters that is big, bulky, heavy, a pain in the butt to get in there, and it was really expensive. I picked it up after I'd been using this Mini for a while, and honestly, I went back to the Mini, and I keep using this one because it is so light. It's easily maneuverable in and around stuff, and it just works great. Anyway, we will see you out in the field after this, and let's see how the fuse went with the tape. Let's see how these Hellcats look, and like I said, I'm really excited about these because it has been the most requested one on the channel. People have said, you've got to see the Hellcats. So, I'm going to see them. So are you guys. Those were nice.